Welcome to the O Mindfulness guided meditation. Thank you for being here. We're here to support each other in our formal practice. And this week, with the US elections taking place, I think we've had plenty of opportunity to practice our mindfulness. Today, I would like to share some words from Pema Chödrön. And she says, during difficult times like this, I'm feeling that the most important thing is our love for each other and remembering to express that and avoid the temptation to get caught in negative and aggressive thinking. I've been meditating and getting in touch with a deep and profound sadness. It's hard to stay with that much vulnerability, but that's what I'm doing. Groundlessness and tenderness and sadness have so much to teach us. I'm feeling that it's a time to contact our hearts and to reach out and help in any way we can. You may have noticed that we have a tendency to jump into opinions and projections and blaming in order not to feel the discomfort of the present moment. But I encourage everyone to follow Pema Chödrön's advice and stay with whatever feelings are arising. And certainly that practice has a lot to teach us. And we're encouraged to do that kindly. And if we're in touch with our present moment in a very courageous and compassionate way, then we are better equipped to help in any way we can. So it's the practice that counts, and we're encouraged to keep up our practice no matter what's happening in the world around us. And I'm going to guide us in 10 minutes mindfulness of the breath. And while we're doing this, I ask you to be aware of the feelings that arise. If it's sadness, if it's vulnerability, if it's simply the unknown, then having the courage and the presence of mind and mindfulness to stay with that in a very embracing and accepting way. Sitting in a dignified posture helps us to stay alert. When we're ready, closing our eyes. For 10 minutes, mindfulness of the breath. Coming into the moment through the physical sensations of sitting. Simply contacting the body. Sensing our weight on the chair or the cushion. And letting go into that support. Allowing ourselves to be present. To pay attention to the direct experience of sitting. That means actually feeling ourselves and our contact with the chair, the places of pressure, of touch, of warmth. And remembering to have a kindly attitude as we meditate. Certainly applying effort, but a gentle effort. As we now invite our attention to the breath. Following the breath as it flows naturally. And sensing perhaps the rising in the front of the body. the sinking. And we might be aware of a soft front and a firm back. And remembering Pema Chödrön's words, we might allow the vulnerability of that soft front as we are supported by a firm back. And within this awareness of the breath, we might feel ready to hold the emotions that are present. Whatever they are. Can we be with them in a welcoming way? Before we avoid them with an opinion or a judgment. Allowing ourselves to have this experience without having to add a band-aid to anything uncomfortable. Being with the mood of the moment, aware of our breath, and living this moment fully with compassion. Knowing that to do so tenderly from the heart has much to teach us. Softening into this moment, this breath, and the experience of now with whatever emotions are present. And the breath always there as our anchor. The air flowing in the nostrils. The ribs rising and falling. The tummy expanding and contracting. And all the time bringing our attention back from distracting thoughts and being present with each slice of each moment. There's nothing wrong with thinking. That's just what minds do. And with perseverance and regular practice, we find that we can detach gently from the thoughts and come back to the physical sensations in the body, and thus connect with the moment. Knowing the thoughts will be there, and we can choose where to place our attention. And with Pema Chödrön's words still in our orbit, we soften and open to the present moment and whatever that holds. Embracing what is there with kindness. A sense of allowing. And experiencing what it's like to stay with vulnerability, to stay with the unknown, to stay with uncomfortable feelings. And maybe watching the urges to escape them or fix them or label. Just coming back to this experience of now. Meditating with an open heart, with compassion for ourselves and consequently for others. And just a few more breaths in mindful awareness. Following all the way in and all the way out. And finishing with an extra breath of extra warmth and kindness. And when we're ready, opening our eyes, having a little yawn or a stretch if you'd like to. And I wish you a week full of moments of open heart and reaching out to yourself and to others. And I look forward to seeing you soon for another online meditation. Well done for being here, and do leave me a comment or a quick hello. Thank you. Bye bye for now.